Yo, what's good, everyone? It's the one and only NY Phenom bringing you guys another NBA talk video. And in today's video, we will be discussing about the LA Clippers. Now, in this video, we're going to discuss the present and their upcoming future. So, hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna start off this video talking about what they're doing right now. And right now, in my opinion, they're one of the most fun teams to watch because everybody plays together. And they have a lot of underrated talent on this team right now. Of course, you got Lou Williams, who just had an amazing game against the Boston Celtics. You got Montrezl Harrell, who is he just shows so much effort on both sides of the court. You have Gallinari, who's one of the most underrated scorers in the league. How he can just score in so many ways. You have Patrick Beverley, who is one of the best defenders, one of the best on-ball defenders in the NBA. He shows so much effort. He's always a great player to have on your team. They picked up Zubac, which is a very underrated center, really tall, really lanky, and he shows a lot of effort. He runs down the court to get easy buckets. So they just have an all-around team like Wilson Chandler. Jermichael Green is pretty solid. The rookie Alexander is all right. They picked up Shaman. This is a good all-around team. But the reason I'm so intrigued about this team is because they have cap space for two max free agents in this upcoming off season. And the way how they playing, it's a good culture out there. Everybody plays together, and a lot of their players right now, some of their most valuable players are on really good contracts. So you got Lou Williams. He's on he has 3 more years left, and he's on an $8 million deal. That is a great bargain because a player with that type of skill set, usually they get paid a lot more. Montrezl Harrell, who's getting paid $6 million for the next 2 seasons. That is great. So if they get 2 max free agents, they're going to have most of their key players still with them. Now, one of the players that will be a free agent on this team in the upcoming off season that is important to this current team is Patrick Beverley. The few unrestricted free agents on this team are players like Wilson Chandler, Garrett Temple, Jermichael Green, Luka Mamute, Zubac. They have a few unrestricted free agents, but in my opinion, the one that you have to bring in for this upcoming year is Patrick Beverley, because I feel like he can fit, especially if we're talking a championship team. He just has that dynamic where you need that type of player, and I think if you can get him on a good deal, like something similar to Lou Williams, maybe if he's getting paid a little bit over $10 million a year, I think that's a good deal. But it's like the culture with the Clippers is really good, so I really think that they can get 2 max free agents. And a lot of players, they want to come to LA, and with the Lakers situation, how that's been, I think a lot of top players who are considering to go to LA is going to be with the Clippers. And we have to give a hand clap for the management. A lot of teams a lot of the management would have folded during the circumstances that the Clippers were in. Let's just rewind a bit. They had Chris Paul, they lost Chris Paul, they lost Blake Griffin, they lost DeAndre Jordan. A lot of teams were throwing in the towel, but no, you have Jerry West coming in, and Jerry West has just been a magician. That Rockets deal looked really bad, but they got a lot of talent, a lot of cap space. That Blake Griffin deal, it didn't look so well. Tobias Harris turned it into something, freed up some cap space. This dude Jerry West has really been a magician. We have to start considering Jerry West as one of the top GMs in NBA history. And not only did they have a top GM, they have Doc Rivers, a coach. Look at this. Who's not going to want to play with a team that's going to be in the playoffs with a bunch of cap space? That is just a perfect situation. Then you have a coach like Doc Rivers, and I know the media is talking about maybe Doc Rivers go to the Lakers. I don't get the reason why. Why go with all that drama when you can stay with the Clippers, who have the perfect situation and has 2 max free agent slots available? And talking about the 2 max free agent slots available, I want to talk about a few of the free agents in this upcoming offseason who I think will be interested in going to the Clippers. To start off first, we can start off with Kawhi Leonard. I believe Kawhi Leonard, I really think that he's either staying in Toronto or he's going to the Clippers. There's been talks about him going to LA from last year, and in his profile, he's a down to earth dude. He really doesn't like all the spotlight, and he's gonna be able to be a top star in LA. And he can play with an organization like this with a solid team, a solid coach. I think that would be the perfect situation if he does decide to leave the Raptors. Now the Raptors have a good situation with in their own right. I did pick the Raptors to go to the finals, so we'll see what's good with that. But I think Kawhi Leonard would be a perfect choice. I could also see Kevin Durant coming to the Clippers. Now I think there's 3 ideal spots for Kevin Durant. And that's either staying in Golden State, which is really possible, coming to my New York Knicks, or going to the LA Clippers. I think those are the best options for him. It's pretty much the same situation. Of course, there's this, the media, they really want him to leave Golden State because they have the super team over there. But, why not come to the Clippers and, be a top star? Instead of going to the Lakers where you're the second star behind LeBron and waiting to be that first star, you can immediately become that star of the team, and you're still in LA. So we'll see what's good with that. Of course, another star that I think will be interesting going to the Clippers would be a player like Jimmy Butler. To me, Jimmy Butler is one of the top 10 to 15 players when he's really on. I know this year he's taking a lesser role, so he's not really one of the biggest scoring options. But if him being the first or second star with the Clippers, I think that would be really good. I think he could fit in with the culture, with the Patrick Beverleys, the Montrezl Harrells of the world. I think he would fit in just right. And a team of Kawhi Leonard and Jimmy Butler with Patrick Beverley and Montrezl Harrell, just the defensive effort on that team, that just sounds like an amazing team. I think this year, the Clippers, I believe that they can give some teams issues in the playoffs in this upcoming year. Right now, they're the 7th seed, so they'll be, if the playoffs were to start today, they'll be matched up against the Denver Nuggets. I really don't want to get into the matchup, so I'm probably say that to another video, because it's not the end of the season. Who knows what the matchup is going to look like? But I think the team that they have right now in the chemistry, I don't think that there's that many teams in the West that really want to match up with the Clippers. But yeah, the LA Clippers are one of my favorite teams to watch. Of course, I'm a Knicks fan, but the Clippers, the way how they play is so fun to watch. I am interested to see what they can do come playoff time, but I am even more interested to see what they're going to do in the upcoming off season. But this is just my opinion. If you guys feel any differently, don't shy comment down below. If you guys do like this video, give this video a like. I'm the NY Phenom, and I am out. Deuces.